soul on fire. Baby, you set my soul on you set my soul on fire. Baby, you set my soul on you set my soul on fire. You set my soul on fire. Set my soul on fire. Set my soul on fire. Set my soul on fire.
Last night it rained in buckets, and now that waterfall is running rapid. Grow. Why won't you grow? Hello, woodchucks. Welcome back to Silverrun Forest, where, yep, I am loading up the train. Went to bed last night after taking care of the grass field, as you saw in the time lapse, and went to bed with about 7 grand. And of course, with our loan interest and all of our production buildings running, and let's see, was it so property maintenance or whatever the heck it is, I woke up minus 2,000 in the bank account. But we are taking care of that this morning. I'm going to go ahead and make sure all my furniture and barrels are strapped in. We already got the prefab walls settled in. I am at 13,000. That's because I brought down long planks to the barrel factory, which I don't get paid for. But I brought down some wood beams down to the roller coaster, which I do get paid for. So that brought us from negative 2,000 up to 13.5. But now we're going to get some money here. I still got planks here. Leaving those here. Nope, got a tab in. Used to be able to hit like E to enter the train. Now I got a tab in. Is that going to hit the truck? It does. How bad is it going to hit it here? All right, we're fine. We're all good. I do believe everything is still strapped in. I haven't touched nothing. And jump out of the train. He'll be fine. He'll make it. That's good. Up to $55,000 in the bank account. That is nice. But what we're going to be doing today is a container. Not just because I was planning on it, but also if I go into the market, there is a great demand at the container warehouse for wood. $17.92. Compared to everything else, that is the best price. I don't know what else the container warehouse takes, but whatever. Yeah, the best price is usually about $1,000. I mean, they want $17.92 per 1,000 liters. So, of course, I'm going to need my flatbed, which we bought last episode. Oh, I probably got to check on my ore refinery here. Better move some of this stuff here so stuff can spawn in. Although I think the ore refinery can hold a lot of material. Let me just go ahead and move this because I don't want no productions to stop. And if you made me wondering how the roller coaster is doing, well, it's doing rather well. The loop has gone around and connected to that little piece that goes underneath the rock. I will show you that later on, but we're going to do the wood first. And then go on down there to see how it's doing the rest of the day. And then we may need to skip the rest of the month of July. Because there isn't much to do. Other production buildings should be on their way. So I gotta grab my Volvo truck. I'm gonna head on down to the store. We're going to buy the biggest container. Now, I know, I think you guys have said the 6 or 9 meter lengths logs are the best to sell. But we're just going to go ahead and get the biggest container just because it's not that big of a deal to me. There's plenty of wood to go around. And, yeah, we're making money and not spending it as much as we used to. So, yeah, we're going to get the 12 meter long because I think I'm going to have to extend the low bed to get that container on there. Alright, let's roll on in, and I'm going to go ahead and extend this right away. Now, I should have brought my wheel loader down, but I'm just going to load it up by hand down here, I think. There we go, that's extended. Let's go into here. I was looking at the sale page. Nothing I'm really interested in. So for containers, you got to come down to objects, and of course, here's containers. And when you come in here, there are options. I think 12 meters is the biggest you can get. So, and the smallest you can get are 6 meters. So 6, 9, or 12. Like I said, we're going to go with the 12 just because it's the biggest. I know it's not going to pay the best, so that's fine. We do have different designs, though. Lizard Forestry or Lizard Logistics. We're going to go with Lizard Forestry. And we're going to go with this like a darker gray. Maybe not that dark. No charge for changing the color. I like that. No charge for changing the design. Just the added price for the bigger container. It does cost $5,500, and when we sell the container with the lumber, it takes the container with it. So just keep that in mind. And if I come on out here and lift this on up now, I do believe... Yes, it opens in the back. So that's where we got to be careful. Right, let me just make sure here. Pick up the object, switch, throw object, and if I come back here, so say open doors. Alright, so I think when I get this on here, it's going to auto snap like a header does on a header trailer. Oh, it just took it right out of my hand. So yes, it'll auto load that. So, yep, by stretching the low boy, you can see the 12 meter long fits perfectly on that low boy. Like it was made for it. I'm pretty sure it was here. Do I need to strap it in, or... I mean, I'll put the straps on just in case. So I think we're going to go up where we did the sequoia last episode, because it's kind of flat in there. And there's a lot of good trees I need to be taken down there. So I'll meet you up there. I'll have to get the wheel loader set up. And I'm also going to have to get the tree harvester over there, because the tree harvester is kind of like on the other side of our lot number 6. So you probably also saw at the beginning of the episode, our saplings have not developed at all. They're still in the sapling stage, so I'm thinking next month. I have no idea. We'll see what they do. All we can do is wait. And it's fine, because we got plenty of trees, and we can always buy more land. Alright, so here we are. Of course, here we are. That's a dumb thing to say, but I say a lot of dumb things. But here we are, ready to cut down some trees. Let's see, I got to make sure they're 12 meters long. Now, if you put the wrong length log in this container, you kind of get, I don't want to say a penalty, but you won't get paid as much. Let's go ahead and open the doors. Hello. Alright, so it's rather empty. Let's go ahead and start filling it on up. Now let's see if I can do this. Now these will auto load, I do believe, but you got to get rather close. So I'm hoping I can do this correctly here. Let me turn it around like this. This is why I got the setup this way. I'm hoping this works. That's going to be kind of long. Is it going to auto load? I better leave myself 12 meters between me and the container, because as I'm stripping this tree, if the tree gets too close to the back of the container before I cut it, it may take the whole tree, which is longer than 12 meters. Can I see how long this tree is so I know how many cuts I got to do? 34. So 2 cuts will give me 24. So the last cut I don't want to put into the trailer. I am just nervous about how close I need to be. I'm trying to gauge the length, and I don't know how big that box is, but let's go ahead and try it. Oh, now it's going to spin it off to the side. No! Crap, it's going to spin it to the side. So this is a little bit more difficult than I wanted it to be. No, 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 I don't want you here. I don't want you here. I mean, I wasn't worried about it going in the container. I just don't want that one there. I'm getting a little bit crazy. We'll put this one... where do we want to pile these? So I'm glad I didn't get the wheel loader all set up, because now I can actually use the wheel loader to load these in, I think. Okay, and then I'll lift these up. Of course, now everything is just in the way. Alright, so how... Alright, how about if I just move the truck forward? That'll be like the easiest thing. So he says. I briefly saw a tutorial on the container. I'm like, what's the point of the containers? Now, I think they said you actually got to put them in the way they're supposed to be in the container. You just can't... Well, I'm going to try. Let me just pull up here. Will it just take them if I just pull up? No. You got to put them in the length as you would with the container, which seems kind of difficult. Okay, so it's not taken... Will it not take them if it's in the wheel loader? Oh, took that one. So you gotta get it like right in. There's no like in this certain area. All right, so I will try to show you. I will take a little bit of a hit here, but I think if I just take like a limb, or if I take this and put it in there, I think it'll come up and say, will it take it? The log was loaded to the length for the container. This reduces sell price target 12 meters. The loaded log has the wrong length for the container. Sorry. Sometimes words, you know, hard to come by. So we just gotta be careful about that. So let's see, how tall is this tree here? This is 25 meters, so the first two cuts we'll keep, and then of course the last cut, no, we don't want. And since we are using the wheel loader, yes, I am aware that there's a forklift down at the end of the sawmill that I could use. I just chose the wheel loader because I wanted it for the containers. I knew eventually I'd be doing it. And plus I just wanted, I don't, for some reason forklifts in this game, I just don't, me and forklifts in this game, I don't like them for some reason. I don't like the looks of them. I don't know, just me and the forklifts. Alright, so those two are perfect. The tip just disappeared. Okay, so this is 36.3. Well, I'm not going to get all 36.3 off of this tree because I can't cut right down to the ground. So the first two cuts we want, and the last cut we don't. And controlling the head on the tree harvester has never been that good. That's why I usually don't try to drive anywhere. I just go with it. Go wherever it wants to go. Sometimes on the harvester itself. There's one. There's 2. And I put the other one way over there. So I'll try to put this one over here as well. So it might be easier if I just try to pick up one of the logs, but these 2 logs seem to be at the perfect length for each other. Yeah, so it kind of sucks that you can't get away in the system by like pulling up right to the back of the container. Like the way we got the logs now. You got to put them in the way they need to go in. Oh, wait, a little bit, nope. Forward, a little bit higher. A little bit higher. There's 1. There's 2. Alright, so that's working out rather well, I think. I don't know how many logs it can take. Yeah, that's pretty darn close. Yep, sometimes loading logs is difficult. There we go, got those 2. Of course, this little sapling on our left side right now as we face the screen is kind of getting in my way. Careful. Now swing that around and take it. And take it. Perfect. Alright, so that's working out. Does it say how full we are? No, it doesn't. About a third of the way full. So let's go ahead and... Okay, you don't need to be there. Let's see, what's my next victim? Let's try this tree over here. And that one is 35, so the first 2 cuts I want, and the third one, no, we don't. Alright, so what I'll do is, let's cut these 2 out here. And when I do lumbering, definitely getting a tree harvester is what I prefer. Just because it's so easy to delimb the logs this way. You just got to hit a button and it does it all for you. And I would recommend this tree harvester here. Other than the sequoias, I have not found a tree that this can't cut down. As we found out, the one we rented that cost $750,000. Can't cut down the sequoias either. This one's 25.5, so if I cut it close up to the ground, I should be able to get 2 cuts on this. See, where are those logs I'm piling up? Don't think I can get all 4. I think I'm probably biting off more than I can chew here, but... And I'm guessing when this cuts again, the tip will just disappear because it was very close to the end. When we get more cash, because right now I'm just kind of in the phase of kind of paying off the loan a little bit. And there's nothing that we really need, although the JCB fast track is something I would like to have. I want the JCB down at the farm doing the grass cutting and all that. And the Massey Ferguson can be up here doing stump grinding and moving the yarder around. Just that with the JCB, if I want to do any hydraulic braking or, you know, move some fabric around, that just gets around a little bit faster than anything else. But I will be looking to get the other Volvo that has the longer grappler on it. I think that would work probably rather well in some situations. Did I just grab 4 logs? I sure did. The question is, can I get them all? Can I get them all in the back of the truck? See, Peanut, the more you actually use something, the better you start to get at it. Or I just got lucky, one or the other. Let's see, you know you need to raise this up. And you're probably too close here. If we are, we can just move the truck forward. If I do this, I thought that would angle the front just a little bit. There's one. You don't want to take that one? Really? There we go. Take that one. Come on. That one and... Alright, how about if I drive forward a little bit? And that one. It's like I've done this before, but I haven't. I'll park this over here. $35.9. Almost 3 cuts. So 2 cuts and then... That's 2 cuts. 36.3. I might get 3 cuts out of that. That's going to be awfully close, though. So this one definitely only 2 cuts. Ooh, I'm going to stay on the track of the tree harvester. And now you're just going to go up there. Alright, that's... Alright, just shake that butt. Shake it. Shake that thing. No, I want you to be lined up nicely, so when I use the wheel loader, you'll line up. Come on, fall off. There you go. And now you twisted and got on the back. Mm-hmm. That's the way I'm going to handle it. Alright, so am I going to get 3 cuts out of this? I'm thinking not. But, you know, we'll try. Definitely 2. And we're about to find out. I'm going to give it a try, but if it doesn't cut at the end, then it's not 12. It's not 12. Let's see what the... 10.6, actually. That's kind of way short of what we need. Put that in that pile there. Alright, so was the last time a fluke? Can I grab 4 again? I'm going to try to grab 4, but my guess is it's not going to go as well as it did last time. Okay, first off, let's scooch them all together. Come on, get in there. Nope. I was trying to let the gravity fall, let the gravity make them fall in, but nope. I had enough of that little sapling. The sapling is just driving me nuts. Come on. How high do I got to go on the trunk to get you cut? Oh, I saw you there for a second. Throw you over there with the other limbs. A little bit closer. You don't want to take any of those yet? 1, 2, 3, 4. Looking good. I'm thinking one more tree might do it. Well, there's one tree, and it doesn't say that it's full yet, so let's grab another one. This one looks like a victim over here. 25.5, so I can get 2 out of that one. At least I think so. Get low to the ground. Spin it around this way. Please cut. Aha, good. I'm going to assume at some point this container is going to say that it's full. Nope, didn't leave myself enough room. And there's one. Now, some of you are probably good enough to get the tree harvester in the right position. And probably get the logs right in there, right from the tree harvester, but I'll admit, I'm having quite a bit of fun using the wheel loader to get them on in there. Not really having that much difficulty. Alright, let's go grab that tree here. Let me go see what the length is. 25.5. I'm trying to think, does it actually show me the length when I cut down the tree? Somewhere, and I just haven't seen it yet or wasn't paying any attention. I mean, it says they'll cut at 12 meters, we know that, but it doesn't tell me the current length of the tree that's there. So hopefully 2 more cuts. And perfect. Yeah, I wanted to bring the Massey Ferguson over here again and start working on some stumps. There we go, all the way clamped. Now, I do need trees at the sawmill. I do need trees down at the wood turner. But, okay, you're still not full. I do need trees there. But I thought this would be fun today to do. And I got lucky to where the warehouse container, or what's that place called again? That's the iron furnace. No, container warehouse has a great demand. So it all works out. And I do believe at this point, we'll have shown off, I don't want to say everything in the Platinum expansion, but pretty much everything that you can do. Don't think we haven't seen everything that we could do. I mean, you can get, we are using the yarder, but you can get one that's small that goes back on like a 3-point hitch for a tractor and bring up logs that way. Alright, that's not going to be one. And actually, I think at this point, we've done enough with the wheel loader. You see me do it that way. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab the logs here. Well, even getting them in with super strength, kind of hard to see what I'm doing. Did it say it's full yet? Alright, we'll cut down another tree. Just because. Not a sequoia, though. I kept saying one more tree, and here we are like 4 trees later. Alright, so the last piece didn't cut, so don't take the tip. So we'll grab this one. Okay, no symbol yet that is full. And now we're full, because I'm pushing my truck and the container. So we're full. Right, come over here. We'll close that door. Let me turn off my tree harvester. I thought I used the tree harvester quite a bit, but I don't even have 3 hours of runtime on that yet. The wheel loader will need, so I'm going to leave that running. Now, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to try another time. But if you already know this, leave a comment below. Can you just drive? Not like that. But can you just drive over the sell point and it'll take the container off the whatever you have it on? But we're going to do it with the wheel, the wheel loader. I'll tell you what I'll do, because we're find out right now. Let me go ahead and let's go ahead and save the game. So 44,000 liters of wood is what it will hold. So let me go see if just by driving over will it take the container, or it'll take the whole container. So we got 70,223. I'm going to reload the game though, and I'm going to do it with the wheel loader. Alright, back again. We're back on the low loader, with our container of wood. Let me go ahead. I've almost forgot where my wheel loader was. There it is. Need to come over here and clean up the mess I got over here. I got some, well, short logs, less than 12 meters. I got limbs and everything over here. Let me go ahead and drop this off. And pick up our pallet forks. We'll have to spread those a little bit wider than what they are. Now, as we saw with the sequoia tree, we said, what, almost 9 tons kind of makes it a little wobbly. What's it going to do with this load here? Because that seems like it's going to weigh more than 9 tons. Now, of course, as I just shown, you can drive up here, just drive over, and it'll take the container and sold. But you're going to need a way to get it on the lowboy, or whatever you want to transport the container with. Probably should zoom in. No, don't do that. Stop it. Quite under, I think. Alright, probably not coming in exactly the angle I need to be coming in at. Or this can't lift it on up, but I think it's going to, because that's what it's made for, really. There we go, that's a lot better. Pick it on up. Back end did come up a little bit. And if I just drive it over, it should get the same amount, I would think. 70,223. Just a reminder, this is on hard economy, so if you're playing on normal or easy, you're going to probably get more, but also taking that right now there's a great demand for us as well. So that was for, just to show you what we were getting on that. If I go down to wood, great demand, we are getting almost 1,800 per 1,000, so that's a pretty good amount of money that just came on in. That almost lets me pay off another 100,000. Let me go ahead and turn this. Actually, let me go ahead and scooch this back on in. But what I am going to do, probably between episodes, probably going to cut down some wood and bring it on down to the wood turner. That's where we make the staircase railings, the pepper grinders, which they oh yeah, now I'm down in my ditch here. The pepper grinders and the bowls. So I'm going to keep that production up and going because it's just for wood. It only takes 30,000 liters to fill that on up. And then the sawmill could use some wood. So I'll probably deforest the area over there a little bit. Other, not the sequoias. And we're going to let the wood chips build on up as much as we can before we sell them. I think January we said the best price for December, somewhere around there. But things are building up over here. Got a whole bunch of planks I could sell as well. Let me go on in. And we're actually going to, because I would like to get the loan back down to 2 million. Because originally I said I'm not going to go above 2 million, but I couldn't restrain myself from buying all the stuff that I did. Down to 2.3. So that'll help me out on the loan interest at midnight. Let's go ahead on sorghum. Long planks. 34,000 liters. That's 34 pallets. That's a lot of pallets, man. Don't have that. Not that, and I won't have that for a while. Roller coaster. Here we go. And let's go into fly mode. That way you guys can see what's going on. And come on over here. So, yeah, we completed the loop at this point. It is now connected to the part that was going underneath the rocks. And now they're starting to ramp on up. So, I think that is just going to connect to this. Seems like there's going to be more to this. I don't know why. We haven't even got to where it takes the chairs, tables, and bowls yet. But this is what we're down to, another 4,000 liters of beams. Like I said, I brought beams down, so we got that covered. And everything else is covered. So, definitely it's going to go into August before it gets completed on this stage. So, we'll have to wait and see what it looks like then. And then, yeah, this won't take any more barrels, buckets, tables, and chairs, which is needed for at a certain stage. I don't know what stage it's going to be. I'm going to assume the next phase. So when it does flip on over, we should be all set to go on that. Let me just double check on the store. I don't think anything going out in the store, although I should have checked on the store before I repaid $100,000. And if we come on over to the spinnery, do I have any fabric? No. I only got 400 liters and 687 liters of wool is not going to make another 1,000. But next month, we should have 90 sheep. So we're at 60 now, so getting 90 sheep, we're going to produce a good amount of wool. They're producing about 1,000 liters and a little bit more than that per day currently. So it's just getting better and better. Yeah, and they're starting to go through the grass a little bit, about 400 liters overnight. Yeah, they're taking the grass out of here. So they are they're grazing in the grass out here. So that's going to help me out not having to bring that much grass over. And yeah, as you saw in the time lapse, I went ahead and took care of compacting all the grass. And actually, I can fertilize this grass one more time, then I'll be done with it. So I might as well go ahead and take care of that now before I forget. But we are coming along. And as for the boatyard, the only thing the boatyard is missing is fabric. I cannot sell anything else there. It is full of material. And I can't get into my vehicle because you got flight mode on. That's always a thing. So I'm going to go ahead and get this grass fertilized. Probably chop down some trees just to make the sawmill is good. Make sure the wood turner is good. And make sure I got room for everything to spawn. But I'll probably see you in the month of August for next episode. Which I don't know what we'll be doing yet at this point. Because we've pretty much shown off everything that we possibly could do. If there's something I haven't done that you want to see that the Platinum Edition comes with and I haven't done it yet, because I just haven't noticed it or forgot about it or what have you, do leave a comment below about what we should be doing next other than just keeping our production buildings going. Because it's going to be at the point at the point of all I'm really doing is moving pallets around. And I can't keep making an episode of me moving a pallet here, moving a pallet there. But yeah, we can do more interesting stuff for darn sure. But we got to pay off this loan, which, you know, we're going to pay off that loan pretty darn quickly as we go along here because I'm not buying much more stuff. But anywho, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Silverrun Forest. But until then, have a good one.